Hello, Faith Leader, and welcome to Breaktime. Today we're in Psalm 15:4. It says, "Who despises a vile person, but honors those who fear the Lord, who keeps an oath even when it hurts and does not change their minds." This is this continuous passage that David is referring to as someone who is in that sacred space with God, and they try to remain there. What does that look like? And so he says, who despises a vile person. Now, that doesn't mean by any stretch of the imagination that you don't love that person. But when we look at vile people, and those vile people can be people of power and status and, have great monetary resources. And sometimes you can look at those people and almost be envious of them, and that's what he's saying. But those people whose heart are hungry for power, who are hungry for success, and they will step and crush on anyone they can. That's what vile means, to get where they need to go. Their heart doesn't have space for other people to have access to. They've used it as a resource. Their motive is to serve self. Their motive is to accomplish whatever they can accomplish and they'll use whomever they can to get where they need to go. And so their character is just raw. Their character is one that they'll be nice to you, but yet that they're nice to you because they need something or they want something. And that's what vile means. And so he's not saying that you hate those people, but despising them. We don't lift those people to a place of, a place of success in our eyes. They're not the ones that we model our life after, even though in the world, they may look very successful. They may look like they have it all together because they may have gained fortunes. But who are we supposed to model our life after? And he says, those who honor those who fear the Lord. So honor those who may not in the world's eyes look like they've gained, but in God's eyes, they are some of the most sincere, vulnerable, encouraging, strengthening people that you have in your life. Because that they have been in the presence of God. And when you're around them, you feel better about you. But when you look at what they have, it may not be they may not have the riches of the world, but man, something richer is going on. Something deeper is going on. Their roots are in something that's eternal. Those are the people that we honor. Those are the people that we lift to places of in our eyes, we lift them up. And you can see it in our world. You know exactly what I'm talking about, because often the vile, the ones who are self-serving, are lifted to places of honor. But yet those who serve others typically are disregarded, because they're not pushing their way forward, but they're living their life in this quiet place with God. And they're very successful because their heart and their character and their attitude is one of Christ, because their sacred space is with the Lord. And so that's what he's saying. And, just check your own heart in this. Who are you tempted to follow? Who are you tempted to say, wow, I want to be like that person? And be honest with yourself. And if you're modeling your life after someone who's had worldly success, but yet their character is not one that you would want your children to have, then the question becomes, why? And watch your own heart in this. It's okay if you're not in the place that you need to be, because you have a Savior that's saying, I can certainly take you there. But you have to be honest first. So have a blessed day, being honest with God.